I just got out of the shower after a walk. It's absolutely freezing outside, so I had to come home and have a hot shower. But now I'm a bit hot, but if I don't have the jacket on, I'll be too cold. Last couple of days have been interesting for me. Yesterday, I had a craving for ginger nut biscuits. I ate nearly a whole packet of them, actually, like 14 biscuits it was. And I think it was just I've been doing so much more exercise that I was hungry. I even wanted potato chips again, just potato chips because I wanted them. So I think I was craving the carbs and the calories. Wasn't angry, wasn't upset, wasn't anything like that. I was just hungry. I was hungry. Didn't want anything else. I just wanted it crunchy and carby. So I ate those, and my sugars were okay this morning. So I must have really wanted the extra carbohydrate, I guess. I've been doing a lot more walking lately. Definitely been doing two longer walks per day. And yesterday, about an hour or so before I had the strong urge to eat a lot, Dora and I went out for a walk. We walked to a friend's place and stopped for a chat for about 15 minutes, just to say hi, just to change up the routine and the variety, and then turn around and walk back. But the catch was, we took the umbrellas, the big golf umbrellas, as you saw the other day, and the rain again was it was drizzly, but it was enough that we would have got absolutely soaked if we'd just worn a hoodie or whatever. We don't own raincoats because we don't usually go out in the rain that often. If we do, we use the umbrella. So the catch was the wind. The wind was one of those blustery, swirly, gusty winds that we had to literally fight the umbrella. And because they're big, they're like a sail, like we're parasailing practically. On the way back, it was fine because the wind was pushing from behind and bonk us in the head, but it was pushing us forward, so it was okay. Going there, oh wow, we had to keep angling it and we'd lift it up and move us back and this way. And at one point it was that strong it actually turned my umbrella inside out. A big, huge, sturdy golf umbrella inside out, which we then had to, set right. But my arms today, all in here, my elbow, these whatever's over here, my forearms, all along here, and my shoulder, this shoulder in particular, I must have been holding this really steady with that hand. I'm sore. I'm so sore. So I think I used, again, more energy than I intended to. So by the time I got back, one, it was really cold. Daughter had gloves on and her hands were still cold through the gloves. So the wind was just wicked. It was, the wind chill was crazy, some crazy number. We didn't get wet, thankfully. But, yeah, I was so hungry. And then today, out on my walk, I was talking to someone I love very much. And they're going through a really rough time at the moment. Mental health stuff and things that are out of their control that they have to deal with. Things they have to do that they don't want to do. Just day-to-day life stuff. They're just really struggling with a crappy place they have to go. So they have to go there every day. It's just, every weekday it's just crappy. their work, basically. Their work's just crap, right? The people there, they don't like the people there. And they can't leave. They have to stay there. There's no other way for them to go at the moment. They've used up all their leave. They can't. It's a close family member. Not hubby or anybody. So it's just a close family member. And I'm their safe person, right? I'm that person's safe person. So I was talking to them on the walk, and I made the mistake of leaving on the walk hungry, right? I was like, I'll go have a walk, come back, expecting just to be able to walk, have a nice chat, and come home and enjoy my lunch, right? They do their thing and I go to my lunch, right? They didn't want to stay for lunch. They had to go on and do what they had to do. They have other places to be. So I'm going to come home, enjoy my lunch after a chat, But then they shared how they were feeling, and it was just, they're terrified all the time, basically. They're anxious and terrified and just don't want to deal with the bullies where they are. And they can't see a way out at the moment. I don't need life advice from them. I'm just sharing so I can get to what I need to get to. They're going through a really rough time right now. And because I'm their safe person, I've been through situations like that, so I can help support them. I can't help with the situation, but I can help support. And I was over, at one point, I started ranting, calling this person that they're having trouble with names. I don't usually say the C word and things like that. That's how upset I was. I don't usually say that word. The F word and all that stuff is fine, but that word I don't usually use. And I used that word and the B word, and I was just beside myself. I was that overcome with frustration for them and sadness for them and helplessness and hopelessness because I couldn't help them. I ended up, after you've run a race or you run far enough that you're out of breath and you lean out, you hinge at the waist and you lean over and put your hands on your knees and you're breathing deeply. That's what I was, and I was gripping this bottle so tight. I said, if I don't do this, they're like, you okay? I'm like, no, I'm not. Just give me a minute. Because if I don't do this, I'm literally going to chuck this bottle at the nearest tree. That's how upset I was. That's how overwhelmed I was. After I got back, I realised I wasn't coping because I was ravenous. So I had zero coping skills on my own, let alone trying to help them as well. When it's someone you're in love, someone that you love that's hurting so badly and you literally can't help them other than support them, it's just an awful feeling. It's awful. And this has been going on for quite a while. So it's frustration because we're having the same conversations over and over again because I literally can't do anything other than what they're doing. They're waiting to get some mental health help as well, which will help, but I can only support as much as I can. And then they were upset because I was so upset. They were upset that I yelled, and because again, I don't do that much anymore. But now that I'm not coping with food anymore, I'm having to learn how to deal with these strong emotions. And when strong emotions come up and you don't have your usual coping techniques, it's hard. It's so hard. So I apologise to them afterwards. I'm sorry that that was the best I had in the moment. I'm so sorry. I was just so overwhelmed for you and that I couldn't help. And it's just sad watching someone you love struggle so much. Watching anyone struggle, but when someone you love who's a close family member, it's just like, oh, close friends. I watch other close friends really struggle with stuff too. So it's just, And I've been there with that sort of struggle. It's awful. You just feel trapped. You feel helpless and overwhelmed and hopeless, and like nothing's going to change, especially when you're in the moment. You have to keep doing the same action again and again and again. And the only thing that will hopefully help is time, and time, and work your way through it. And when you can't leave, it's something you have to do. It's just awful. So when I came home, I realised I was starving. And I thought, I want crunchy stuff. I just want crunchy stuff. Didn't want potato chips, funny enough. I thought, I just want something zingy and tasty and feels nice in the mouth, and just... So I made a salad. I made the big ramen bowl I had the other day. I made that full of iceberg lettuce and tomato, and put sesame oil dressing in with the roasted chicken thighs I did the other day. And then I chucked in a couple of handfuls of the short chow mein noodles that you put in the like Chinese chicken salad. We had a bag of those in the cupboard for some reason. I don't know why. We don't usually buy that sort of stuff. I think we've given them to someone who didn't want them anymore. Like bought them and didn't realize I didn't want them. So and that, and I also cut a carrot about that long. And as I was just crunching the hell out of the carrot, it was just satisfying, and because there was no more words to say. There was no other way to get my anger out, and frustration and sadness, and I was ravenous. I was so hungry. But after those biscuits yesterday, I thought, I don't want to comfort eat in other ways. I didn't want more carbs. I didn't want bread. I didn't want potato chips. I didn't want pasta. I wanted crunchy, crisp stuff. So I guess it was comfort eating, but it wasn't a binge eat. It wasn't a negative thing. It was actually a good coping technique in that point, because I was hungry. I needed to feed my body. And once I'd eaten, I'd actually, within 5-10 minutes, even before I got to the bottom of the bowl, actually, I was feeling a lot better. I regained my equilibrium. And they said, once they'd eaten too, that it was... They went home and had lunch, and it was... Then they went and did what they had to do. But they said it was just a shit situation. And being hungry on top of that didn't help either of us. So this feeling your emotions is hard. Especially when it's frustration. You can't do anything about it. You can't change anything. All you can do is listen, I wish I'd handled it better, but it was, as I said, it was the best I had at the moment. I'm still sad that I blew up, but it was, And that person, the other person who's hurt this person I love, they're just living their best life. They're doing their thing. They don't care. They're off doing their thing, Totally oblivious to the fact that they caused harm. I think that's what made me so angry. It's just, this person struggling to do their basic stuff because of this person who's got no idea. And again, there's no point saying anything to just make the situation worse. So it's that helpless, hopeless feeling again. So it's hard. Not only am I feeling my own emotions, as I said, I've got lots of life stresses going on right now. And trying to cope without the food is just... It's different, I'll give you that. It's been a long time since I've felt that. I literally saw red. I got a wash of red across my vision. And there's no point eating it down. I'm just going to hurt myself over third-hand frustration, It's like, God. But I would have done that before. I would have supported and then come home and eaten away all those feelings. Next time I know, I'll have a snack before I go on a walk. I don't wait to start the walk hungry. just in case. Who knows? Stuff comes up when you're talking to people, and then you make a complete ass of yourself. Again, it's the best I had in the moment, but I regret causing them more upset when they were seeking support. That's the one thing I really regret, is it upset them when they were asking for help. So I'll give them a call again later just to check in how they're doing. Because they're out doing the thing. It's only a short day for them, but they're doing the thing that they need to do. So hopefully they can get through it okay with minimal damage. So yeah, it's tough at the moment in certain ways. But I got me my little corner of order. I got my bookshelf sorted, and I'm happy about that. Didn't overeat. I ate what I needed to today. So yeah, that's kind of where I am at the moment. I'm feeling stronger. My legs are sore from all the extra walking I did yesterday, and I found some little stairs locally, just little short, shallow stairs. I don't know if I told you that yet or not, but I've been doing that occasionally too throughout the week. So I've added more in. I've increased the amount of I've doubled the amount of curls I'm doing. Squats are still the same though because my legs are sore. I'm doing extra walking and those extra stairs. So still steps really. But that's helping. I think it's helping me get out the frustration. I feel like I'm getting somewhere with that. Like even the walk we did yesterday, we wouldn't have, it was raining, we wouldn't have gone. We just would have done it around inside the house or done nothing. Just sat on the couch and watched telly. Played board games or something, enjoyed the afternoon. But even though it was raining, we went out, fought the wind. The wind sort of won a bit, roughed us around a bit, but we coped and we did it and we got back. I was so sore. I was so sore this morning. Me more than her. She's younger and fitter, of course. And she did well. She hasn't used the big umbrellas before. She used to be small enough to have the small, regular size umbrellas. And now that she's older, she wants a big one, like the other grown-ups have. So it's, yeah. And her other one broke, so it was one we already had, so it was good. But yeah, we did it. We got out, we did the walk. Took time to have a break and warm up at a friend's place. That was nice. And came back. So yeah, she's back at school soon, so that's going to be fun too. Fun, sarcastically, she said. But it'll give me more time to exercise, to do some meditations and stuff. Meditations, I've been thinking nice thoughts. It's been good. Napping, get some more naps in. Oh, is that the friend? How's she doing? Yeah, she's coping. She's white knuckling it, but she's coping, so that's good. She said she probably won't need to call me later, so that's okay. That's good. That's a relief, actually. I've been worried about it all afternoon. So, anyway, I am now rambling again. Yeah, I think that's covered it. Well, I mainly want to talk about the food, how I coped. I ate that yesterday, but it was what I needed. And comfort ate, but in a way that nurtured the body as well as the soul. And I was really proud of that, actually. Because there's potato chips in the house, and I just didn't want them. So, big Costco size bag. So I would have easily just munched my way through the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, but a lot of chips would have been ingested. And it was done. And I don't have the urge to eat any. So, win. And next time, don't walk when hungry. Just in case. Alright, talk to you later.